Hi guys, I hope you're well, and thank you so much to everybody who has left well wishes on my fibroid story video. I was absolutely blown away by the well wishes, so thank you so much. I'm here to create another video on fibroids because I'm here to raise awareness for the silent illness. I want it to be seen, I want people to understand it, and I definitely want us to have more of an education surrounding women's gynecological health. So if you know that these videos have helped you and may help other people, please do share them. I'm also making a whole load of content on this on my Instagram channel, so if you haven't followed me as yet, go and give me a follow on Instagram. And I've also done a whole set of lives on my fibroid story, so if you've got a question, we've been answering them in the lives. I've also got an expert coming up to do a live with me, which I'm really excited, so follow me to stay up to date with all that is going on. One of the most useful videos that I watched during my pre-operation was what to pack in my hospital bag. I had no idea. As I said before, I don't go in and out of hospital, thank God, for major operations. So I really wanted to understand, with the kind of surgery I was going to have as well, being sliced down there across my stomach, I wanted to know what would be appropriate to take in. Now, there is a whole heap of videos on this, and in my opinion, some of them were a bit, they were a bit over the top, and others completely hit the nail on the head. I am, as I'm recording this, 11 weeks post-op, so this is all very fresh in my mind, and I wanted to show you what I packed and what I used and what I found really helpful, and share that with you. So if you're also on this journey or you're due to go into the hospital, I would highly recommend that you purchase these things or bring them from home if you've already got them to hand. I'm going to start with the most important item of clothing that you will need, and you may have to go and buy these, but big knickers, and they need to be high-waisted knickers, because you cannot have anything sitting on that incision. The incision needs to heal, and it needs to heal alone. You cannot have strings, so G-strings is not going to work. It's going to rest on that incision and it's going to hurt. So I had to go out and purchase very big knickers. Now, not only does it help with the incision, but it's just comfortable. You're very sore down there, so your stomach is going to be bloated, it's going to be bruised, and it's going to be very sore because of the operation. You're going to be wearing pads as well, so you need something to accommodate both factors. So I just went and purchased a bunch of these, and yeah, they were amazing. Something that I would advise you not to purchase, and this was on the advice of the doctors, is a belly band. Now, I saw loads of videos talking about a belly band to help you heal, a belly band to keep you together, because after an open myomectomy surgery, you do feel as though your whole of your insides are just going to fall out your butthole. It is the most horriblest feeling ever. But the doctors advised me against wearing this because they said they want the stomach muscles to come back naturally together, and they actually want you to move without the assistance of something. So whilst this may feel good in a sense of it feels like it's keeping you together, they didn't want you to rely on this so that you didn't have that kind of natural healing. So I had bought a belly band. This isn't the exact same one, but it is similar. I bought a belly band for the C-section ladies, but I didn't use it. So that was a waste of money, and I healed completely fine without the aid of this. In hospital, you're going to be in bed, you're going to be sleeping off that anesthetic, you're going to be drugged up and all the rest. You need something comfortable to wear in bed. This is just a regular schmegular t-shirt dress. It's a t-shirt night dress. I purchased a couple of these from Misguided. Not expensive. As you can see, it's a large fit, so it's not against my body. You do not want anything touching you. You're going to feel like I just need to breathe. So it's oversized. It's comfortable, so again, make sure the material's comfortable against your skin, and it's easy. If blood got on it or anything like that, I wasn't bothered because it's just an oversized t-shirt night dress. You could even just purchase those oversized long t-shirts. It does the same thing, but I lived in these through my recovery. You don't want anything tight against your skin, so in bed, that is what I was wearing. When you go into hospital, you know, wear what you want, but obviously be comfortable. But when you are coming out of hospital, let me emphasize the fact that you need to feel so comfortable. And what I wore, it like, say goodbye to jeans. If you're a jeans person or anything like that, say goodbye. You don't want anything rubbing against you or anything like that. I just bought very high-waisted leggings. Now, this bit here made me feel supported, but not in a corset-y way, because it's not made like that. But because it came up quite high, you felt as though you just had something here, like, oh, okay, it's, you know, it's keeping me together. High-waisted, regular, schmegular leggings is what I rode home in. When I got home, I was in these bad boys. So this is just for your journey home from the hospital to your house to feel comfortable. Do not try and put on jeans or anything like that, or anything fiddly, because you can barely walk. So that's what I wore, and a massive jumper over the top of it. In hospital, again, you want to be comfortable. They will make you walk about. So that is one of the most important things. They need your bowels to move. So you need to be able to go to the toilet, right? You need to be up and moving, because the oxygen has to move about your body and all of that good stuff. So whilst you're doing that, you want to feel comfortable. And I just got a really big oversized dressing gown. So, you know, anyone's got this. You don't have to go out and purchase. Just take one from home, just so I could feel snug, because I felt so ill. You feel so ill. I just had the hood up and I was just shuffling around. So you want to feel comfortable, snug. I'm a person who feels the cold, and of course you can't take in things like hot water bottle and things like that. So I just made sure I had something that was just very fleecy, very warm, and I wouldn't complain if I got too cold. I wasn't cold in the hospital at all, but this really just kept me going. And on top of that, I will say just bring some slippers as well, because you don't want to be walking about bare feet or trying to put your feet into trainers or anything like that. So yeah, just have something nice and comfortable for your feet too. Big old pads. You're gonna need big old pads. You are, okay? So they will give you at the hospital pads, and they are massive. They're like double the size, right? But they sparsely give them to you, so they're not giving you wads and wads and wads. So you are going to need your own, and especially when you get home, you are going to need lots and lots of pads. So I at first was wearing these Kotex ones, so they're quilted, they are massive, they are the maxi, so it's super, right? So that's what I had, and it did the job. But I then moved to, I think it was Bodyform Nights, so the Nights pads. So they've got a very high absorbency, so they worked well. And I actually went through various different pads. I'm not naturally a pad wearer, I wear tampons, so for me it was getting that comfortability. So I went through a few brands, but I stuck with Bodyform, and I just got the Nights pads because of the high absorbency, and I didn't have to keep like changing all the time. Because they're cutting into your stomach, and you know it's going to be gaping open, you may suffer with some wind pain thereafter. So I bought Windies. That's what I bought, if you can see it there. So they're just gel capsules, and they give you relief from pain and discomfort of bloating and trapped wind. And I did need these, because that pain, you know, trapped wind in your body is horrendous. So you may or may not need these, but just have a, you know, I don't know what people have in other countries, but just a brand of these tablets that help settle trapped wind. And finally, Dulco Ease. So Dulco Ease softens your stool. And let me tell you, so after you've had this operation, you cannot have any pressure going on your bowels. So that means that that motion of pushing to go for a poo, you cannot do. So you need to soften your stools, so essentially your stools just fall all the way out when you go to the toilet. So I started to take these before I had my operation, so they were already in my system, and then after I had it I was using that, because you get very constipated, and I just wanted to have that motion still going. So that is a given. So you obviously don't have to buy Dulco Ease, but any stool softener will do in liquid form, or whatever you want to take it, or however you want to take it. This. And obviously you'll pack your toiletries that you would take away naturally as you stay away. But honestly, ladies, this is all I needed. I think about the other things I packed and I really didn't need. So if you've got a phone and you know you have your charging cable that's usually about this long, I went and bought a 3-meter charging cable. So hear me out with this. Your bed at the hospital, right? You do not know how far away it's going to be from that plug. If I had bought my normal iPhone charger, I would have been screwed. 3-meter charging cable saved my life. So you're comfortable in bed, you've got the 3-meter cable to your phone, you can just whatever. So you can get that on Amazon, on eBay, just put in 3-meter charging cable for whatever phone you've got and get that. It's a lifesaver. So that is something as well that I'd recommend you buy. And now that is it, ladies. That's what I took with me to the hospital. It serves its purpose. Obviously I had things like my phone with me. I did take a tablet, but I didn't use my tablet. I just used my phone. If you like music and things like that, obviously you can just do what you need to do with that. But that's it. I think that is it. That is honestly what I needed. That is honestly what helped me recover. And these are things that I used after I got out of hospital as well as being inside. I hope that was helpful. If you've got any questions, please leave them below. And if there's any topics you want me to cover off the back of fibroids, please leave those in the comments below and I will see what I can do. But take care, guys. Bye.